Move on to item number 14, discussion and appropriate action to initiate a feasibility study for a Maverick County International Bridge 3 in conjunction with the state of Coahuila. In conversations, obviously, that I have had with the work that Commissioner Reese has done in the past in regards to the completion or at least the initiation of the International Bridge 3, I've had some additional discussions and meetings with representation from the state of Coahuila in order to see what it is that we can do to help take the work that has been done from the court. I think the last action that this court has taken was specifically to approve a feasibility study with no particular partner, from what I was reading on the minutes that were submitted, and in review that no study was submitted to the clerk's office, but there was a final study.
Yes, it was.
Okay, so as a point of reference and understanding on this particular item, there are some discussions that I have been having in order to have a particular meeting with the governor of Coahuila to discuss the future of this potential project, working in conjunction with Commissioner Reese and the work that has been moving forward to see how we can proceed with just initiating what is the feasibility of this project and what we can do in order to move forward with this particular way of how we've handled it and taking it to the next step. I believe that right now there is an opportunity for Maverick County to take on a good sense of a project that is beneficial when it comes to development of the traffic, the business, investment, above all, that we should be looking to attract for our county, and seeing how we can expand upon that in the future. But the first step is understanding that we can have a joint study working together between entities and seeing how we can take this next step for Maverick County. So I wanted to one, this is not saying that we are setting money aside right now for a particular study, but what we are doing is authorizing us to proceed and having those discussions with the state of Coahuila. That's right now what I'm asking this court for its consideration and its approval in order for us to proceed with those next steps. Questions?
I do have some comments.
Yes, Commissioner.
I think we're going in the right direction. The feasibility study was conducted many years ago, but there was no follow through. There was no, well, let's just move forward. I think we're going in the right direction now. The Presidencia Municipal in Piedras Negras was very much enthusiastic about this idea, and now that you mentioned even the governor of Coahuila getting into the picture, it's excellent. If we work together, that's what we need to do. After all, it's an international idea. It's an international project, and we need to work hand in hand with Coahuila and beyond. It's going to take a federal joint, shall we say, from the government of Mexico and our government, United States. We need to get a presidential permit and all of that, and it's fine. I think we're going in the right direction.
And I commend you, Commissioner, for the work that has been done. I commend, the work that was set. The one thing is just making sure that we can follow through with what needs to be done specifically in order to get this project to a reality, should it be feasible for this county and for our neighbors to the south. So with that, at this point, I'd be asking for that authorization to initiate those discussions for a feasibility study. At this point, I'm not asking for any type of financial commitment for that study. What I'm asking is specifically to begin those discussions amongst entities. Okay?
That'll be my motion, Judge.
Yeah, very well. There's a motion being made by Commissioner Morales. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Ramos. Discussion? Being that there is none, all those in favor, please raise your right hand. Unanimous. Moving on to item number 15, discussion and appropriate action to approve to consolidate the May 6, 2023 election. At this time, I'd like to bring forth and ask for for there to be a consideration for item number 15 to also be considered under legal counsel and legal review. For this particular item, I do have some questions regarding that, being that our bond counsel is present. If we can take that into executive session for review and to look at those particular questions regarding such. So under Section 551.072 of the Texas Government Code for legal consultation, particularly with bond counsel that has been hired. There's not a motion that's needed, but I'll ask for those items to be tabled until we come back from the executive session. So from items 15 through 22, we can just take those out of order and hold off until we review the information that will be provided to us in executive session. Is that court amenable to those? Very well. Moving on to item number 23, discussion and appropriate action to approve the plat for Coronado Estate Subdivision Unit Number 3. Commissioner Reese, you've presented this item for the court.
Yes, sir. I think we've gone through some help by way of the office, our county office. We've had some reviews of the plat, and I'd like to bring staff of our staff to give us a rundown of how things have happened.
Well, at the moment, it's because there's